And let's see. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the HITI pregame show with James on Instagram, on YouTube, on Halos in the Infield. Happy Men's Mental Health Month, by the way. Somehow that gets thrown under. Uh, Hopefully, it's a pleasant Monday to you wherever you may be, as the Halos take on the White Sox at the Big A, the first game of the four-game series coming up here at 6:38 p.m. The White Sox come in at 34 and 45. The Angels at 42 and 37. For the series wrap recap, tried that so many times. The Angels lost 2 of 3 in Colorado, despite having a 25-1 win in Colorado. So it was really disheartening yesterday, losing 4-3. That was really disheartening. And the White Sox come in taking 2 out of 3 against Boston and Chicago. So they feel a little bit better. Both are still pretty much out of their divisional race, but the Angels third in the AL West and the White Sox fourth, in the AL Central. Some Angel news coming up here. Let's see. Let's see here. Joe Adell's taking Eduardo Escobar's place today. He's on the restricted list to take a citizenship test. So shout out to Escobar and good luck on that. Ben Joyce is also playing catch today, and he's working towards a return maybe sooner than later. The bullpen definitely needs it. And then down the minors, Chris Oki cleared waivers and accepted his outright assignment back to AAA Salt Lake City, Utah. So those are the moves. And then just want to say congratulations to Kyron Paris, the infielder, and Edgar Guerrero, the catcher. Both are in Rocket City Double A with the Trash Pandas. Both are selected to represent the Angels at the 2023 Futures All-Star Game on July 8th. That, of course, is Saturday before the All-Star Game in Seattle. So congratulations to both of those future Angels, we hope. Very nice distinction for both being recognized there. So that was really good. So let's get to today's starters. Reed Detmers is lefty. He'll be starting for the Angels, of course, tonight. He's 1-5. A lot of bad luck, a lot of walks given up, and that's why he's got the record he does. 4.02 ERA, 69 and 1/3 innings pitched. Nice. 31 earned runs given up, 67 hits, 80 strikeouts, 27 walks, 6 home runs given up. This will be his 14th start. His last start was against the Dodgers on last Tuesday, the 20th of June. He got no decision. He pitched very well, but the offense let him down. 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. So he definitely fared well. Excuse me. He's got 95 miles per hour, 4-seam fastball, 80 on the change, 90 on the slider, and then 76 on the curveball for the miles per hour. He's got to limit walks, keep the slider low in the zone, break out the curveball for strikeouts, sort of like Clayton Kershaw. You saw what he did and what he has been doing all of his career. It'd be nice to have a little bit of that with Reed Detmers. For the Chicago White Sox, Dylan Cease, 27 years of age. He's from Milton, Georgia, so I'm guessing he grew up as a big Braves fan. He was born in 1995. He was drafted by the Cubs in the 6th round, 160th overall in 2014, and he made his major league debut back in July 3rd of 2019. Yeah, 2019. He's 3-3 this year with a 4.22 ERA, 85 and 1/3 innings pitched, 74 hits given up, 100 strikeouts. The White Sox have a couple of pitchers that have 100 strikeouts this season. 40 earned runs, 39 walks, 10 home runs given up, and this will be his 17th start already. His last start was also last Tuesday against the Rangers. He went 6 innings, got no decision, 5 hits given up, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 9 strikeouts. So he does get his strikeouts. He's also got a four-seam fastball, but it's at 96 miles per hour, so it can blow some Angels away. 86 on the slider, 77 on the changeup, and then 80 on the curveball. So that's something to look out for. His keys for me would be to fool the Angel hitters with, let's see, I lost it. Full hitters with the slider and curveball, particularly lower in the zone. I think that would help Dylan Cease, and then blow him away with the fastball into the middle into the pitcher. So I think that would be really good to see. So let's check out 714 tickets. They're closed now, so hopefully you got your tickets for the July 1st tailgate. That's going to be a fun thing. But if you didn't, you got to go 714 tickets anyway for all of your ticket needs. So concert, MLB, theater tickets. Look no further, 714 tickets. Great deals. No funny business. The price you see is the price you're going to pay. Go today, go tomorrow, or buy today, go tomorrow, or whenever the event is. Use the code HITI for 10% off in checkout for any purchase you have with 714 tickets. And then also that'll put you in a drawing for a free Halos jersey, courtesy of Halos in the Infield and 714 tickets. And then also you'll get 5% back on every purchase going forward, along with the HITI discount code at checkout. So it's all wins. So see everybody for the tailgate. Again, it's going to be a fun time. You'll get the shirt with this style of shirt here. You'll get the bobblehead going in, the unlimited tacos, helmet nachos for the kids, thunder sticks, and then BYOB, and maybe BYOC, bring your own chair. I got my tickets from Alejandria on Saturday, and she'll help you out very well with your ticket needs there at 714 tickets. The number is 714-842-5387. So that's going to be a great deal. Also, check out Noble Ale Works. Yes, I got this from Noble Ale Works. 1621 Sinclair Street, Anaheim, California, 92806. Mention HITI for drink specials and free parking during Angel games. Instead of paying, $20 in the parking lot, you'll be paying free parking, and you walk off a little, food or drink. So that's a good idea. Try the local brews there and the tasty eats from the various local food trucks that come in from Orange County. And check out the schedule for all those food trucks on the Instagram page of Noble Ale Works. So it's all wins here at Halos in the Infield with our sponsors, 714 tickets and Noble Ale Works. Watch, of course, the Todd Fox post-game show after every Angels game on YouTube. It was fun. Also, check out the new Around the League show with Todd Fox and me on Monday mornings. We'll go live, and then it'll be right up for you there on YouTube. That was pretty fun today. We got into the important stories of the MLB. Did some standings, did some talk about other baseball stories. Didn't get into the College World Series. I forgot to mention it, but right now, as we're talking at 5:42, it's LSU 9, Florida 2 in the top of the fourth. LSU number 5, Florida number 2, and this is the final game in the College Baseball World Series, and it looks like the Tigers are starting to pull away with it. Remember, they won yesterday by a big margin, sort of like Saturday night with the Angels. But LSU looking like the champions there. Also, check out the HITI podcast. There was one that just ended today, or just done today, I should say, where they went out and explained the series. I think Todd, Fernando, Courtney, usual suspects there in the HITI podcast, where they scored 32 runs in 3 games, but lose 2 out of 3. So that was really unfortunate, of course, and the HITI podcast folks broke that down. So check that out. Excuse me. Okay, let's get into the starting lineups for both teams. Today, for Chicago, the White Sox, they'll lead off with the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Batting second will be Tim Anderson, the shortstop. Batting third is Luis Robert Jr. He's the center fielder. Batting fourth is Eloy Jimenez, the designated hitter. Batting fifth is Vaughn, the first baseman. So he's a good one. And then batting sixth is Jake Berger, the third baseman. Batting seventh will be Adam Frazier, the right fielder. Batting eighth is Elvis Andrews, the second baseman. And then batting ninth is Selvy Zavala, the catcher for the Chicago White Sox. So Andrew Vaughn there, batting fifth. For the Angels, and you couldn't keep this guy out of the lineup. Mickey Moniak will be leading off for the Angels in right field. Mike Trout will be the center fielder. Batting second, batting third is Shohei Ohtani, the designated hitter. And batting fourth is Brandon Drury at second base. Making his Angels debut tonight. Tonight. Batting fifth is Mike Moustakas. He is the first baseman. Batting sixth is Taylor Ward in left field. Batting seventh is Matt Thaiss, the catcher. And then batting eighth is Luis Rengifo at third base. And batting ninth is David Fletcher. So that's the Angels lineups and the White Sox as well. Against Dylan Cease, some Angel players. Joe Adele, by the way, again called up. He's 0 for 2 against him, as well as Drury and Renfroe. They're all 0 for 2. Moustakas 0 for 4 against Cease. Fletcher's hitting 167. Ohtani is 250. Rengifo and Thaiss are both hitting 667 against Dylan Cease, so that's something to look at. Trout is hitting 167, and Ward is hitting 333 against Dylan Cease. The White Sox against Reed Detmers, not many have faced him. Elvis Andrews faced him twice, and he's hitting 500. And Benintendi is 0 for 3 against Detmers. That's kind of interesting to think that Detmers hasn't really faced many of these White Sox that have been with the team for a little bit now. So that was interesting to read as we were coming on here, I guess. For the keys to the game, the Angels hit the ball hard off of Cease and score early and often. Get back to whatever you did on Saturday and do that. For the White Sox, for those batters to be patient with Detmers, draw walks, don't go chasing sliders and curveballs. If they don't look like strikes, of course, don't swing. Let's get you a preview of this 4-game series again. First 3, 6:38 games, and then 107 on Thursday, the Businessman Special on the 29th. And then, of course, the Diamondbacks come in for 3 to end June and start July. I had it here. Okay. All right, here we go. So the series between the 26-29, again, Detmers versus Cease, Ohtani versus Kopech, Beria versus Berea versus Giolito, and then Sandoval against Lynn for the pitching matchups for the week. So, and then we'll see about Arizona as they come in on this afternoon. Also, check out Coachella Chronicles. They also had their own podcast named Rocky Mountain Hangover. I think that was really cool. They explained the rough series against the Rockies, the Fletch effect, welcoming Escobar Moustakas to the team, and previewing the homestand against these White Sox and the Diamondbacks later on. The question of the day, and it's something we talked about, me and Todd, on the around the league podcast earlier today, or around the league show, is Mike Trout. Mike Trout is currently a finalist for the All-Star game. Will he make the team this season? And we were all wondering that. And there's so many other guys maybe that you want to bring in, but they're younger. Is Trout just going to be in there for a popularity contest? We'll see. But 17 home runs, 13 doubles, 41 driven in. The average has to be up, you would think, more for him. But eventually, I guess everyone falls back. My question to everybody here, again, the Angels making some moves offensively, but with with the pitching needs, what will the Angels do? Who do you think they will go for, as a veteran reliever or starter? That's what I'm wondering. What will the Angels go after? Let's get to some MLB scores. It's a very small schedule here on Mondays, and that's usually the case as well as Thursdays. Let's see. So Milwaukee is leading the Mets in New York 2-1 in the top of the sixth. In the bottom of the sixth, Minnesota and Atlanta are both tied at 1. That's a battle of two first-place teams there. Bottom of the second, the Tigers and Rangers are tied at 1 in Texas. So hopefully the Tigers can help out. And then a game that's been delayed twice already by rain, Cincinnati and Baltimore. And it was in the bottom of the third, and it was 2-1 Orioles. Of course, at 6:38, you get the Angels and the White Sox, and then you'll have later on at 6:40 is Washington at Seattle. Don't get that confused. The Nationals and the Mariners from Washington. We'll get to some of these comments, and then we'll get out of here. R. Martinez, and shout out to you. Hopefully you're in town to come to the tailgate, say what's up. He's saying, let's go. Let's see. Big Hammer saying, guess what? I purchased my ticket for the tailgate this Saturday. Oh, yeah. Big 20 saying, who? I wonder about. Detmer saying, or Martinez saying, Detmers hopefully can go 7 innings again. Yeah, that would be nice. That'd be really good to see. I mean, you want to see it almost every start, but with some starting pitchers that can happen. Big 20 also says expend until Friday. Extend it till Friday? Is this the 714 special ticket deal you have to call in? The number, of course, 714-842-5387. If that's the case, it's been extended to Friday. Okay. Well, get your tickets. Call. They're open, between 9:30 and 5:30? Get those tickets now for the tailgate. There's plenty of them left. Let's go to the Instagram page. Thank you for everybody joining in. Life _is _ risk. Saying I am at the game, so shout out to you. Tag us if you can, and if in any pictures or whatnot at Halos in the Infield. Love to see that. J Lopez _714 saying can't wait for July 1st, and hopefully we'll meet up. be in section 237. And then before the game, though, enjoy the tailgate and meet all of us. It's going to be a great time. Big Hammer saying what he said over there. J Lopez _ 714 saying going tonight and HITI night. That's awesome. I was wanting to go, but I can't get the day off for Thursday's afternoon game. That would have been something. By the way, tomorrow night's game will be the Ohtani puzzle giveaway. Puzzle? It's 2023. I don't get it. Tuesday, tomorrow, the 27th. So check that out. Shout out to Angel's grandma, of course. Was it King Domer? The emojis, Halo emojis, I should say. Everyone who joined in, thank you as well. Shout out to everybody. I think that's all the comments there. Oh, that's what you mean, Hammer. So guess who the future representative us? No, yeah, I mentioned Paris and Ghetto for the Angels going to the Futures game on July 8th in Seattle. So check that out. I was wondering who was going to be represented from the Angels, and now we know, so it's a great thing. All right, so I think everybody got their comments in. Also, again, check out the Todd Fox post game only on YouTube after every Angels game. It'll be a fun time, definitely. You'll get your Todd will get his rants or his monologue out, and then get his read your comments and take your phone calls tonight. So that'll be fun, as it's again the first game of the 4-game series with the Chicago White Sox. Tonight, Dylan Cease going for the White Sox, and then Reed Detmers, the lefty, going for the Angels. Hammer saying, I will see you guys later tonight and talk to Todd and tell him the great news. And we're all going to be looking forward to meeting you. We got to get you on camera, too. Everybody, sees your comments, reading your comments, hearing your voice. But we got to get the face. We got to figure out who you are. So we'll go from there. All right, everybody, have a good evening. Hopefully the Angels can get back on the right track, win tonight, and win some more. It's going to be a interesting homestand, definitely. Everyone take care and go Halos.